Hey friends, it's me Curtis. Welcome to the show. We're in the midst of Lunar New Year. I'm going to show you when we're down in Vegas, the beginnings of the celebration at the Bellagio. I love the way they decorate things down there. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. When Lisa and I took off a couple of weeks ago driving down to Vegas, we made some stops. And I want to share those with you. In Bakersfield, the Padre Hotel, met an incredible young man down there, bartender. Was heading off to Atlanta. Um, then we left Bakersfield and spent some time in the Mojave Desert, an incredible spot called Eddie World. They got everything. Hope you like that little reminiscing. From there on to Las Vegas. Guess who I saw? The one, the only, the king, Elvis. Viva Las Vegas. And I'm going to share with you some of the dinners and the brunch, the meals we had in Las Vegas. We ate, of course, at the Hawthorne Grill, which you got a chance to see Chef Leanna. Oh, and today is her birthday, February 10th. Happy birthday, Chef. Um, we went to an incredible place called Bazaar Meat. Incredible chef and human being, Jose Andres, is the one who put that place together. And he was so deserving of the Nobel Prize. The food, the staff, everyone there is just incredible. Sweet people, wonderful food. We also ate at one of our places, favorite places, I should say, and I'll share that with you. Lisa loves to go there for brunch. What else I've got for you? All kinds of things. Also, I'm going to share a message that I received from the great one, Mickey Mantle. I've had a pretty rough week this week. I do a lot of work, or try to do a lot of positive work in the community. And sometimes when, someone doesn't understand where your heart is, or, I'm gonna take my part of it too. If I don't understand where your heart is, we sometimes may take offense to that. And I realize how much support I have around Marin County, and I hope I don't let you all down. Those of you who I'm trying to do work with, whether it's trying to bring about fairness and equality around the county, I don't want to cause anyone any harm. So if I do, please forgive me, and I will try to do better. I'm going to share the lesson I learned from the great one, Mickey Mantle. Also, Hiroshima. They are on the last year of their tour of touring. This is one of the great American bands, and I got a chance to see them last weekend. Lisa and I went over and saw them at the Blue Note in Napa. They will be coming back to Northern California in August at Yoshi's, and I plan to be there. This is a legendary band with incredible human beings that make up the band, and I hope you get a chance to see them and say farewell to them. I'll show some pictures. I'm not going to share their music because, I didn't get permission from Dan. I need to call him up and get permission to play his music on the show. Oh, wow. And I'm going to show you my garden. It's coming along. This is Super Bowl week. Oh, yeah, and it's the year of the Tiger. Does that mean Cincinnati's going to win the bowl? I'm rooting for the Rams because of Matt Stafford. He's a Georgia Bulldog. How about them Bulldogs? So, yeah, it's going to be a great Super Bowl. We're going to have a Super Bowl party, have a few folks over. So I got to get the yard finished up, I'm not going to have time to paint the walls, but I will get the flowers in. Okay, y'all, enough chit-chat from me. Let's go in and finish up the editing. Hope you enjoy this show. I'm putting my heart into it, y'all. I'm dressed to work, so let's do it. Peace, spread love. Happy birthday, Chef. Happy birthday, Chef. Peace. See you later. Pictures of Hiroshima at Blue Note. There's Chemo in the middle on keyboards, Dean on bass, and of course Dan handling the wind instruments. I got to show a picture of June, the queen. She's a national treasure on that koto. The food at Blue Note's pretty good too. Got the garlic truffle fries, and we also had some of the Korean chicken. There's a picture of it coming up. I need to lighten that up. All right, guys, it's wonderful. Get to the Blue Note, have some fun. Love jazz. I've got some carrots there. I need to thin those out. My red and green cabbage are coming along quite nicely. Can't wait to make coleslaw with those. And let's see the rest of the garden. Well, I thought I'd take you on a walk through what I'm trying to do in the garden here. I'm starting to fill the beds back up. The soil from last year has sank down. I've got some rosemary there. Got some rosemary there. It looks like it needs a little water, huh? And I've got onions and cilantro growing in this bed. Now, as you look alongside the house, I've got another couple of beds with herbs and lettuce, and I've got carrots in that very far bed.
Curtis.
Hi friends, it's me, Curtis G. We're on our way to Las Vegas to see the one, the only, Adele. We stopped here in beautiful Bakersfield at the Padre Hotel. And my gorgeous Lisa, the love of my life, is working the camera today. That's why it's a bit blurry. That's hilarious. Did you crack the... What's the name of this place, baby?
I forget.
Brimstone.
Brimstone Bar.
My woman.
Okay.
All right, so honey, what's the name of this restaurant we're at? This
Brimstone.
Bar? Brimstone. What's the beautiful town we're in? City?
God, Bakersfield.
Oh my goodness, baby. We've got the truffle fries.
Thank
oh,
you.
grazie mille, grazie. We got the truffle fries. We got the Wagyu sliders and uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. We had 6 of these martinis in it. That bartender down there, his name is
Two people. McPherson.
McPherson.
Oh my gosh. Just wave.
Give us a high five. All right, boom. I missed. You missed, Matt.
Oh, shoot. My bad, dude.
Can we see the real face, though?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, that young man right there is moving to Atlanta, Georgia to become a famous actor.
I'm trying.
And he makes a hell of a martini in Bakersfield.
I try.
Thank you, brother.
Food's good.
We gotta take- Death Valley, California, USA. Eddie World. This place truly has everything. We got our Tesla to charge up, and then inside, I mean, wow. From beef jerky to ice cream, coffee, fresh brewed, cold stuff. It was fun to stop there. Lisa ordered a tuna fish sandwich that was off the chain, and I got to meet a black dude that sells jerky. It was fun. Now, this is one of the parts that really blew me away. They have part of the court of the old Los Angeles Forum. And remember, we're in Southern California. A lot of Lakers drive through this area. There's Shaq, Kobe, Jerry West, and then the floor. I loved it. There was a picture of Magic and Bird and all kinds of things there. So the time we got to hang out at Eddie World was fun. And yes, we stopped on the way back, on our way to Los Angeles from Las Vegas, and a lot of fun. I love that picture of Magic. Trucum and Wilt the Stilt. Wow. I didn't see a picture of Kareem, though. Let's see if they got... Oh, speaking of that angel, there he is. The Sky Hook. Wow, I remember watching him play with my dad and James Worthy and just all those guys. Anyway, let's get back on the road, go to Vegas. Okay, we're in the desert, and just listen to the wind in Death Valley. Vegas, baby. I love that sign. Now check it out. Here he is. The security's out there. The one, the only, the pink Cadillac. Elvis is in the building. And I got to see him. Well, his back, that is.
Perfect.
Got it, baby?
Wait. Oh, I took.
So it's Chef Leanne's birthday. Happy birthday. And she gave us a little tour of the gardens. And there's a chef garden back there. She talked about the Zen garden and other things coming up. So look around.
I like to walk. We have like a Zen walk.
A Zen garden here.
Zen garden, Zen
Wow.
walk. Yeah.
Am I feeling rain in Las
Yeah,
Vegas,
it's
Chef?
rain.
Wow.
It is rain.
So I'd asked you inside, and we decided to come out because I'd asked you, do you have any time for yourself during the day? And your answer was,
Yeah, I do a couple minutes. I like to walk towards the pool and then out into the Zen garden that we have
yeah.
and just walk the path.
I see a volleyball court out here, and
Yeah.
a couple of big Canadian geese goofing around, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a beautiful property, so I like to walk around and see everything.
Sounds good. Thank you so much again,
Of course,
Leanne.
yeah.
Let me get. So here's the Zen walk that Chef had mentioned, and if you're doing a Zen walk, be quiet, Curtis, and just enjoy the walk.
A note from Robin Leach. Back in Harrow, England, where I spent the first 20 years of my life, I would never have imagined the incredible mealtime experiences the future would bring forth. I grew up on a basic English diet, which meant that once a week the food was good, roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, and the rest of the time it was fairly boring. If I had written a fantasy cookbook then, it simply couldn't have reflected the variety of culinary specialties I have had the great satisfaction of consuming since I departed England for the shores of America.
The next part of the show is dedicated to Robin Leach because all the great meals he and I shared together. Mary Sue Mulligan and Susan Finnegar are the two hot tamales. Robin and I both love these ladies. See the vegan menu, vegan month. The food at the Border Grill is incredible. The tamales, the enchiladas, everything. And the service is fabulous. So are the drinks. Get to Border Grill, LA or Las Vegas. Walking to Bazaar Meat, we passed by all these great pictures. Sammy Davis Jr. and Jerry Lewis. Wow. Flip Wilson, one of my all-time favorites. Loved his show. Mae West. This is the Sahara in Vegas, one of the old hotels. And then, of course, they got to show Elvis. Let's go to Bazaar Meat, and we're going to share a great meal from Jose Andres and his people. Yeah, Bazaar Meat is a cool joint. We're going to talk about meats with that gentleman right there in a couple of seconds. A gator on the wall should be a Georgia Bulldog. Hey,
So what should I try, young brother?
Well, I'm a ribeye guy myself.
Me too.
All right. Well, I mean, I would say really it depends on what you like in.
So I definitely recommend you have it Jose's way when you go in. Let's check some other things out. This is tartare. No, not beef. He makes a tomato tartare, and the texture is just like that of beef. It's incredible. This will blow you away. It's foie gras in cotton candy ball. There's a close-up of that tomato tartare. Wow. And what you do, check it out. You see it coming up here. We take little lettuce wraps and drop the tartare into it. Oh, très magnifique. Mm. Although chef is a Spanish brother, I should say that is très bueno. How do you say it? And now look at this caviar in a cone. It was like an ice cream. Oh, it was so good. You'll see me eat that in a second or two. Check. Oh, there's a close-up. I've got several different shots of this caviar cone. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Bonito.
He's like, you know the back you bought, brother?
Yeah. Oh.
And he's like, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, look, you got me. Okay, everyone, this is caviar cone, gold flakes. They tell me to eat it in one bite.
It's hard. Yum, right?
I want more.
Now, this little picture on the menu shows you where the beef throughout Japan is grown. This is Patrick. I serve along with Lisa and me. Let's eat.
Everybody, this is Sal. Is that right, Sal? Can I see your face real quick, Sal? Sure. Gorgeous young man. So, Sal, we are cooking what tonight?
We're cooking the A5 Wagyu and the A5 Kobe.
Kobe. And this is a traditional Japanese stone. Is that
Yeah, Ishiagi stone.
Ishia, is it Ishia?
Ishiagi.
Ishiagi stone. You don't mind me recording, do you?
No, you're fine.
This is beautiful. We are at this most incredible restaurant tonight. It's it is Bazaar Meats by Jose Andres, the Nobel Prize winning chef from Espanol. Did I say that right?
España.
España. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Now the herbs you have on the side, what do we have on the side?
So it's not really, they're just greens. It's a little salad.
Okay.
Mustard frills with freshly grated wasabi on the side.
Mustard
Frills.
frills with a little
in
wasabi
a-
on the side.
Yep.
Now, crazy question.
Yes, sir.
So do you have to go through a certain training to be able to do this, or is it just
No, but I've done it so many times.
you're a pro at it, right?
Yeah, I was thrown in there, so.
The more you do it, the better you get at it, right?
Yes, sir.
That is absolutely beautiful. Can we buy those stones?
Yeah, they're just so they're essentially just like salt stones, like the kind of stones you see on the shores.
Yeah.
Nice soft ones. That's what that is.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And we have what, 6 ounces each, right?
Yeah. So I'm starting you off with these. You want to eat these as soon as you can. They do get cold quick.
Okay.
That's your Wagyu miss, and then this is your A5 Kobe.
Okay.
And I'll cook more as you eat.
Thank you, Wagyu Kobe. I'm gonna stop.
My birthday cake. Ooh, key lime.
Oh my God, that's so good.
What do I tip on $1,000?
Off to the Bellagio and let's celebrate in Lunar New Year. I just love walking through here because they set things up so well. That's Arden, Lisa, and me. We gather every Sunday when we're in Vegas for brunch at Sadel's. Check out this beautiful thing. Sadel's at the Bellagio. We love this place. It started with their Bloody Marys. They used to, well, in the before time, before COVID, they'd make the Bloody Marys tableside. Lisa loves the eggs Benedict with caviar. This time I went for the tuna melt. Was incredible. On a bagel with fries. Normally our friend Arden will have steak and eggs. Today he went with my favorite, the salmon tower. Look at those lox. Ooh, the red onions, tomatoes. And that's from a different angle. You know, they don't have egg over here. That's the one thing I love having hard-boiled egg or hard-cooked egg with my lox. That's the three of us just enjoying brunch. And when you see the dessert, again, it is my birthday, so I can have dessert. You've heard of strawberry shortcake? Well, this is strawberry tall cake, and it's all of that and more. Yeah, I gained a lot of weight on this trip, I know. Isn't it a beautiful picture? Beautiful cake. I'm not a very, very big strawberry cake kind of guy, except this one really worked, and we demolished it. There's a third fork there somewhere. So if you get a chance to get to Vegas, try Sadel's.
Thank you.
We stopped for champagne after brunch, and it was truly worth it. You're going to enjoy. Years ago, I had lunch with the Grande Dame of Veuve Clicquot, so most of the time when I'm out, that's the champagne I order. I love this little table setup.
I love that sound.
You're
supposed to keep it quiet.
It's supposed to keep it quiet. Yeah.
Years ago, when I was a young man and had hair, I had lunch with the Grande Dame of Veuve Clicquot in New York. Yeah. She had this crowd.
Delicious.
Is it good stuff, Arden?
It's delicious.
And what's your name? Is it Ann?
Ann.
Ann. Hi,
Yes.
Ann.
Hi.
Ann is pouring our
Are
Veuve
we
Clicquot.
celebrating anything?
It's my birthday, baby.
Well, happy birthday.
Merci beaucoup.
Yay.
Yeah. I do love Las Vegas and just having a good time there. Let's go home to Marin and I'll share my story with the great one, Mickey Mantle. Hey friends, it's me, Curtis. Sunday morning. Easy like, as the Commodores would say. And it's funny, I wanted to come outside and record in this foggy weather because it's just interesting, you know. Life is about adjustments, right? All of us have to make them, whether you're an athlete and you're going against an opponent and he or she is, you know, really taking to the cleaners. So you have to adjust to kind of to put them off their game. And you know, I'm planning to head home tomorrow, driving cross country to Atlanta, and I had all these wonderful plans, and then, you know, life throws you these curveballs. And I'm not going to get specific about those curves which I'm having to deal with. And it reminded me of a story that Mickey Mantle, the great baseball player, shared with me, Curtis Aikens, before I even got in television or anything like that. And I met Mickey Mantle back in the late 80s in New York City. And I went into his restaurant, Mickey Mantle's on Central Park South, and he invited me to his table. I was reading this particular book, and he asked me to come sit down with me. He asked me what I thought of the book, and then he asked me to come sit down with him. And we spent about 3-4 hours together. Myself, Mickey Mantle, and the person I was with at the time. And you know, after we got through all the small talk, and I felt comfortable enough to ask him about baseball. I asked him, I said, so Mr. Mantle, he goes, Mick, call me Mick. And it was like so cool for Mickey Mantle to say, call me Mick. And I asked him, so what were you thinking about when you went up to the plate? And this gets me back to what I was saying about life throwing these curveballs. And he said, Curtis, it's the situation. If there's nobody on base, and you know, I've got a zone about that tight. And he actually did it with his fingers. It was like that tight. He said, if the ball is in that zone, it's out of the park. He says, that's all I'm thinking about, that one little zone. He's locked in on it. So, and then he talked about the different situations, which makes me think about, like right now, I've been thrown a curveball. All the wonderful plans I had, and now life is throwing me a curveball. And breaking down that long talk with Mickey Mantle, what I learned from him was, you can be really good, staying in your zone. In that zone, he was a really good hitter. But to be great, you've got to expand your zone. So the curveballs that I was thrown yesterday and late last night, I've got to deal with them. I can't let them stop me. I have to, live my belief, which is there are no problems, only solutions. And I've got some incredible friends that I've been able to talk with, and incredible family members that I've been able to talk with, and they emphasize to me that, this is just something you got to deal with. Hey, you're not going to tuck your head and run, so you deal with it, Curtis. You're strong enough, and I know that myself. I coach myself up to know that myself, and so I'm looking at it as an opportunity, and as an opportunity to grow, as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to be a better me. And hopefully, if I'm a better me for me, I'll be a better you, a better me for you, and people I try to share my love with, the people that want my love shared with them. I've been rambling, haven't I? I do want to have a great year. 2018, I want to have a great year. I want you to have one as well. And don't let those curveballs that life throw you. As Mickey Mantle said, to be great, you got to expand your zone. And so if the bases are loaded, there's 2 outs and they're down by 3 runs, he's looking for a ball that he can knock out of the park. That's from the great Mickey Mantle. Peace, everybody. Spread love. It's all about love. We're going to spread it, going to get it, got to give it.